Welcome to the BnB Accelerator homepage. My name is Nick Corum, and I'm certain that you're here because you've got a few questions on who's this company, what do they do, how is it going to help me, and can they even prove that they've done this for other people? So our company, BnB Accelerator, helps high-income earners get into real estate with short-term rentals, specifically for the tax savings and the cash flow, and we help clients do this 95% done for you every single year. We focus on providing three key results. The first is finding and negotiating for you a profitable tax-saving Airbnb so that you don't have to. Our company literally looks at 3,000 plus deals every single week. We will take the legwork and the guesswork out of finding the right market, the right property, negotiating everything, doing all the underwriting, going back and forth with the sellers so that you don't have to worry about finding and negotiating a deal on your own. We will literally take that off your plate and just deliver that for you. The second key deliverable is keeping everything throughout our working relationship 95% done for you, as hands-off as possible. This includes everything that leads up to finding and selecting that home, and then going under contract, ordering the inspection report, insurance quotes, if there's an appraisal involved, anything back and forth with the title company, anything involved with coordinating a remote mobile notary to come visit you for the day of the closing. You name it, our goal is to keep everything 95% hands-off, done for you as much as possible so that you're not putting more than 30 to 60 minutes per week max into the process of actually closing on the home. And then the third key result is helping you maximize your tax benefits and the cash flow with what we call a hands-off handoff. So this is a process that we've done for hundreds of clients to make all the intros to a CPA, a cost segregation study company, a co-host team that supports with the management so that you get to stay focused on the stuff you actually enjoy doing in the business, and then offloading as much as possible to someone else who's going to support you along the way after you close so you can, again, maximize the tax benefits and maximize the cash flow as much as possible. Now, as far as track record, I've personally been in real estate since 2019. I got into a couple of long-term rental fix and flips. I literally hated those projects. When I got deeper into the what is the upside of doing all this, it literally made no sense. So post-COVID in 2021, I started doing short-term rentals myself. I started doing deals with more partners. And then eventually my friends in my entrepreneurial communities all reached out saying, hey, can I partner with you or can you just do this for me? So this company has grown as a result of people literally reaching out to me and my partners asking us to help them. And now we've done this process hundreds of times throughout the past few years for other clients, and now hundreds of repeat clients every single year with this one unique method. So we built this really unique process that no one else does, the new way of doing short-term rentals with what we call the reverse offset method. This is a combination of finding the right market and the right property, but specifically doing this with low money down and the lowest closing cost possible with the lowest interest rate or monthly payments possible, so that not only are you obviously optimizing for as much tax benefits as possible, but specifically as much cash flow, cash on cash return, internal rate of return, because the lower money that you put into and leave into a deal, the higher your return will be. So our goal is to help clients, instead of putting 20, 25, 30% down with 7+% interest rates and these insane, egregiously high closing costs, and loan origination fees, and all these other nonsense items that go into the old way of doing short-term rentals. We help people do it the new way with the reverse offset method for the highest amount of tax savings, highest amount of cash flow, for the lowest total entry into the deal. And the ideal ratio with the reverse offset method is getting the property to basically have so many tax benefits and so much cash flow that it basically pays for itself. So what I've done here is I put together a few slides just talking about the whole scope of everything that we do. I'm going to switch over there so you can follow along. Over $400,000 per year and you're ready to get into real estate with low money down and reduce your tax bill. We'll help you find and buy a cash flowing, tax saving Airbnb for no money down or low money down so you can reduce your tax bill, even if you have zero experience in real estate or have no idea how all this stuff works. And the best part is, we will do this 95% done for you and hold your hand throughout the process in the next 45 to 60 days so you don't have to worry about how do I figure all this out on my own. Our company will deliver you three key results. We'll find you a proven turnkey Airbnb property so you don't have to. We'll help you close on the property 95% done for you and help you do this for low or no money down. And we'll connect you to a co-host, a CPA, a cost segregation study company. Any and all parties will help you keep the process as hands-off as possible and maximize your cash flow and tax savings as much as possible. Again, all in the next 45 to 60 days so you can wash, rinse, and repeat this process to get into real estate, build a massive retirement portfolio, and protect more of your hard-earned money instead of making a lot and feeling stressed a lot every single year. So how are we qualified to do this? Well, not only have we done this for ourselves over 120 plus times on over 120 homes in the past 7 years, every single year we help Fortune 500 CEOs, executives, venture capitalists, business owners, and regular W-2 people do this now as repeat clients every single year. And more importantly, there is no one else on the planet who does this for themselves every single year and also offers this as a done-for-you service. Now, there are agents in every market who suggest, I can definitely help you find an amazing deal. But the problem is they're not incentivized to actually build a relationship and work with you year after year after year. Now, there are certainly gurus and YouTubers who teach others how to do this, but we are the only company who does this for ourselves and repeat clients literally every single month, every year. So if that's all you need to hear and you want to speak with my team, just click the link around this video to book a call and we'll show you exactly how this all works. Now, we only work with ultra qualified people and we have zero incentive to sell you on anything if you're not financially qualified, because you literally won't get approved to do this. Now, you and I both know you're wondering, well, why does this work so well and how are you guys different? So here's the first reason, and it's literally volume. Again, not only have we been doing this for ourselves and building our own portfolio, but running the exact same process for clients year after year after year, and building trusted relationships with clients who are employees at these 5 companies and beyond, literally just boils down to the numbers, and that's volume. So our team, on average, looks at over 500 deals per day. So more than 3,500 deals per week. We take the legwork and the guesswork out of finding the best property in the best market, and we just hand you the best deals on a silver platter after we've already negotiated and gotten everything to terms. So the problem is, when most people go and try and figure out how to get into real estate all on their own, they don't know where to start. And I promise you, I've been there. There are dozens of different strategies in the real estate space, and they all can work. But the problem is, most people come to us because they never end up choosing just one strategy and go with it. So in our company, we take 95 of the guesswork and the legwork off your plate with a proven process that literally just works. And we call it the reverse offset method. Now, I personally have tried a lot of other strategies. I've failed with them. And eventually, we just took everything that was working for ourselves and boiled it down to this method. And in a few seconds, I'm going to explain exactly how it works. The second reason is there are very few people in the United States who understand buying short-term rentals, specifically Airbnbs, is the best real estate strategy to maximize your cash flow and get the best tax benefits. So most clients come to us with questions like, can I buy a short-term rental or Airbnb for the bonus depreciation? Can I do this for low money down? Can I do it if I work full-time? If I have the cash on hand, do I need to make over a certain amount? And the answer to all of these is realistically, yes. And we will dive deeper into this during our call. So here's what the process looks like. We find creative finance deals, which essentially means we speak with the seller and negotiate low money down and also lower interest rates that give us quality deals that you otherwise wouldn't be able to find on your own. And when I say competitive terms, I mean specifically low money down, lower interest rates, because the seller is looking to exit their deal, typically to buy another type of real estate. And here's the best part. This means that we find quality deals that are perfect fits to run as short-term rentals, because most of these have already been on Airbnb, on VRBO, performing as exceptional short-term rentals. And we specifically do this for low money down. And one of the coolest things about our program is, on average, we will save somebody anywhere from $70,000 to $240,000 across their down payment and their closing costs versus them doing this on their own. So we pitch those sellers on creative finance terms. We typically get very low down payments, and then our team passes the deal your way with a full custom analysis, which is called a pro forma, a Google sheet with a lot of numbers, and a video breakdown personally from me for every single one of our deals, 5 to 20 minutes in length. And if you have sufficient available funds to do a deal, we'll coordinate everything 95% done for you, so you're not spending more than 30 to 60 minutes per week until you actually close on the home in the next 15 to 35 days after you go under contract. So we'll introduce you to a cost segregation study company, a CPA, and even a co-hosting company to help keep as much of this as hands-off as possible, so that you can maximize your cash flow, maximize your free time, and your tax benefits, while again, keeping this as turnkey and hands-off as possible. Now, you still need to participate at key points along the way, but the best part is We'll help you participate in the stuff you actually enjoy doing while offloading the day-to-day legwork stuff to your co-host to manage. So you and I both know you're probably wondering, this sounds too good to be true. Well, the truth is we do this for 100 plus clients and now repeat clients every single year. And it takes our team an insane amount of work to do this. And behind every savvy real estate investor, they have a killer team doing all the legwork for them. And we would love to be yours. So here's the deal. If you are ready to get into real estate with a quality property and you want our team to help you find and close on a cash flowing, tax saving Airbnb for low money down or zero money down, and you don't have the time to spend 120 plus hours doing this all on your own. And yes, I have actually surveyed clients who have done this on their own. I've gotten them to put together estimates of how many hours they actually put in. It is a lot of work. And if you want this to be done 95% done for you all in the next 45 to 60 days, and you want our support with a hands-off handoff, so you can get support with a CPA to help with tax benefits and a co-host to maximize your cash flow and every other introduction you need along the way to keep this all as hands-off as possible, click the link around this video and we'll show you exactly how it's done.